Oh my god, yes, let's go. All right, so for those of you who weren't tuning in, I got to commentate this set when it happened in group stage. I believe it was 7-5 in Doremy's favor, and this is kind of honestly, in my my humble opinion, this is like my set of the year right here between Doremy and Jayden. The fact that they are so close in caliber with, basically they're able to match each other at their own game, but their specialties are very different from each other, and they're still able to be insanely close in performance. So obviously Jayden, the hitbox user, able to have the Swint World record for TEC quite handedly, and improving so just at a very consistent rate. Just, speed is a very important factor, especially in the zone meters, like we said earlier with Akashi's 70 ulti. Phase 3s do not have a lot of time for zones, but Jayden, with that speed, is able to get so much out of even a quarter zone or a half zone that it is uncanny her ability to get out of disadvantage state. And of course, Doremy on the left, the unidentified French object hailing from the EU. Just the incredible T-spin setups you will find anywhere online when you're looking for Tetris content.
Yeah, Doremy, I mean, everyone knows Doremy's name, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're in the Tetris community, you absolutely know Doremy's name. You know him from like any game that is related to Tetris at all, I'm pretty sure. And recently we saw a very nutty clip of T-spin setups, and it was that was terrifying, and like I could only say it was disgusting. It is
mesmerizing from this perspective, but if you see that in your damage queue, it is not pretty.
But yeah, here we are, like in the middle of our talking, already off to the races here. Jayden sending in that early garbage.
And Doremy going for the triple double opener. I think actually had a misdrop, so they're just going to be going over to a bit of 9-0 stacking, now looking to get some more T-spins out of things.
Yeah, complementing the well.
Max zone.
Okay. And Doremy starting off already up to 11 in an instant with that quick speed that we all know him for. Already.
Yeah, the incredible planning from Doremy, getting that
IP spin, get up to 18, 19, 20,
gets the
55 attacks, solid stuff.
19 answers from Jayden. It's almost perfectly
Jayden counteracting that really well with 52. Having to accept some garbage, but garbage is inevitable in this game. Doremy stacking a T-spin double on top of that triple. Another T-spin double on top.
Jayden has so much clean garbage that much of this pressure from Doremy is really not going to. Oh my goodness, that was
such a. How Doremy managed to. Yeah, Doremy managed to save that T-spin triple after stacking several donations on top, and then stacking on top of it even more. I don't know what Doremy is doing here. It is
again, like we were mentioning earlier, if you want to see some incredibly aggressive T-spin setups, look no further than Doremy, and already within the first match, we're already starting to see that 1958, 1647 from Jayden. So Jayden is going to have quite a bit of garbage to deal with, and because the zones ended simultaneously, there's not a lot of zone meter to work with for Jayden.
Jayden is on the ropes, but here's a quarter zone. Can Jayden do anything in time? No. Really down stacking, can maybe find something. No, that O piece just really threw a wrench in the plan, stopping Jayden out there. Doremy taking the first game in this top 16 match. I think we're gonna be seeing. Another heater in this rematch here.
Oh my goodness!
Again, Doremy with a bit of a misdrop at the start, but managing to salvage it. Jayden already off the bat with that solid 6-3 stack. Going back to our sprint knowledge here.
Doremy had a mini T-spin single just to help keep back-to-back while converting over to a 9-0 stack. Like again, it looks very silly with like a small optimization, but the fact that like Doremy's even thinking about going for that, just optimizing every little bit out of this game that you possibly can, is why they're both here in square one.
Yeah. Doremy starting the zone, already up to 10 lines, keeping that efficiency going. Jayden with the STSE, this is definitely going to help. Had to skim an extra line there, so didn't get that back-to-back.
No, gonna get 18.
No. Gonna get 20, 65 attacks, putting Doremy at the top of the board. Doremy fixing that up with a J-spin double, clearing it up nicely.
Yeah, very smart for that spin, kept the well open as well.
Keeping
Very good
access to that
stuff.
garbage.
Again,
Alright, and here we go. That phase 3 bell has been rung.
Oh my goodness, with that combo from Doremy. Definitely helping get out of a semi-disadvantaged state. And Jayden is a little on the ropes. We've got 8.
Keeping that down stack going. I think
Okay,
Jayden's gonna be able to. Yeah, Jayden's gonna be able to probably use that PPT knowledge in her name to keep that down stack going. That's a huge queue of garbage, but Jayden has ample space to deal with it. We're gonna have to see if she can manage to survive. Just barely reaches the end of the queue, but that O piece, that O piece spells doom.
Oh
That's
my
the second
goodness.
round to Doremy, but you know, Jayden really close behind stat-wise. I don't think it's gonna be exactly an easy game here, as we've seen in group stages.
All right, again, going early into this, we've got, again, Doremy seems to be going a little bit with some sidewall play. I'm not sure if that was just from how the garbage was spawning previously. Looks like they've now adapted to that center well with a 4-5 stack. Jayden now actually has the garbage all the way over on the left.
Yeah.
Doremy looking for a way to set up more T-spins, going into zone with 1, and rapidly beginning their ascent up the board. What a T-spin triple setup as well out of Doremy at 19. I don't think this is curb. No.
56 attack though. All right, Jayden up towards the top here, up to 18, 19, gets 20, not quite a curve.
1 mil off of the curve, but still so close.
But you know, really close. Yeah, we're here into phase 2. Both players already relentless with this back and forth garbage sending. Jayden keeping that T-spin, keeping the T-spins going to try and keep up with Doremy's efficiency. Oh goodness.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah, Doremy went for a bit of an interesting Ren combo after the second zone. However, in all honesty, I kind of like that decision even in phase 2 because the garbage is messier if the line sent are all in different attacks. And that's something that the 4-wide is definitely very good at, even though it's not generally used because it is a riskier play to go for.
Yeah, Doremy kicking off phase 3 with that 55 attack ulti. Jayden starting off the phase 3 garbage with some cheese on her board. We'll have to see if she can manage to downstack this, but I don't think that's not entirely something Jayden can't deal with.
Again, having the sprint world record, dealing with cheese is not the hardest task you could ask for. However, Doremy is...
Hopefully you're not dealing with cheese and sprint.
But, again, just trying to dish out as much pressure as possible. Knows that the longer that Jayden is able to clean up that stack, the worse it's going to be for Doremy. And Jayden actually going to be the first person to zone out of the two of them.
Yeah, Doremy's sending so much garbage to Jayden. Like, no thanks, like...
Oh my goodness, the top outs. Yeah, Doremy was just keeping that pressure up throughout the entirety of phase 3.
Not dealing with any of the garbage, an entirely man-made stack there.
There wasn't a misdrop, was there? I know Jayden had like...
But yeah, I think Jayden kind of just topped out at the end there. Kind of just conceded that round. Doremy's starting off with a C-spin here. But you know, one round doesn't mean the end yet. Jayden still entirely has a chance to come back from this. Really doing a great job right off the bat.
Doremy waiting a tank. Interesting.
Yeah.
Usually things we don't see outside of PPT and Tetrio. But...
You know, kind of employing those previous strategies. Up to 19 very quickly, 46 attack. We're going to have to see how Doremy does. Setting up the fractal right off the bat. Upstacking, gets the Kaiden. I can see another T-spin double incoming.
These cuts.
But it still has to accept some garbage. But Doremy's not... Doremy has some pretty clean garbage still. Has a clean setup here.
The fractal.
Yeah, good setup.
From it.
Jayden keeping that down stack going, has a fairly clean stack, starts off with that Tetris, clearing up that other well, good conversion there.
has been entirely clean in this zone. 17-18, finally starting this game. Just gonna top it out, force Doremy to start zoning.
Yeah, and then there it is, the phase 3 bell. Ask not for whom it holds. Up to 19, 59 attack. Very impressive.
And Doremy had 2 T pieces right at the top of that zone and just decided to go for the greediest setups while not receiving garbage.
Yeah, keeping that efficiency going. Yeah, definitely putting a lot of garbage on Jayden's board. We'll have to see if she can handle this much cheese.
Again, Jayden does have the zone advantage currently, but
getting that go down stack already back to the bottom of the board, putting Doremy on the ropes now. Kind of just like pushing back, fighting here, keeping that retaliation going. Doing really well, stacking on top of that garbage, keeping it clean, but you know, there's not a lot of room to deal with it. We'll have to see here.
Oh. Okay, here we go. More combo from Jayden. I think that's a 5 combo. That should be pretty nice, but again, the more time that Jayden is stuck trying to build at the top of the board, the more that Doremy is going to be able to clean up their stack with that extra time.
Those misdrops at the top are going to end it here, unfortunately.
Oh, and so despite the again, very close in performance, but Doremy is up 4-0 in a first to 7.
Yeah, Jayden behind 4 games, but you know, can easily bounce back from this, I believe. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, a lot of misdrop. Oh. Ah. Yikes.
Yeah, a couple more misdrops. I think the tilt is getting to Jayden, but it's so hard, especially against an opponent like Doremy. This is not the best time for this to be happening. It's just tragic at this point.
Yeah, tournament nerves are really getting to Jayden here, I think. You hate to see it, but like at the same time it's really hard to deal with.
Sometimes, oh my goodness, and Doremy has
Jayden bouncing back, really playing clean garbage. Really doing a good job here. Got this, Jayden.
Yeah, Jayden definitely needs to get some momentum desperately and right away. In my
really keeping a foothold here.
Oh, but this is looking to be an entirely clean zone from Jayden. Still clean on 13.
Yeah, up to 52 attack, but you know, Doremy with the ulti, that's going to be sending quite a bit more. 65 attack.
It always strikes me how Doremy is just able to consistently get 60+ zones so much. It relies on flawless execution.
You know, a lot of players here aren't a stranger to the 60+ ulti, so it's definitely some hot competition that both players will have to be going against. And there we go. The phase 3 bell has been rung. For many, it spells death, but, you know, I think for these two... Oh my god!
Yeah, I think Jayden didn't see that as a winning scenario either.
Oh my goodness, Jayden. Ooh, so, what is going on here?
And Doremy up 6-0.
Yeah.
Doremy definitely has quite a bit of momentum. Honestly, at this point, could probably afford to sacrifice a little bit of speed just to ensure safety on zones. Because again, in a situation like this, Doremy's going to want the more consistent play style to make sure that they can hold on to the advantage they have.
Ooh, we'll have to see if Jayden can put up a fight here. Keeping a nice clean 9-0 well, getting a nice T-spin donation. And Doremy up to the top of the board. This is Jayden's chance to retaliate. Just needs to send quick, efficient attack, but Doremy is able to find it in time. We'll have to see if Jayden can still keep up this pressure. Still has still has a chance to. I think this is Jayden's chance to strike back up to the ulti. 57 attack. We'll have to see. Can Doremy fight back? Maybe, but you know, Jayden can still keep up the pressure outside of zone.
Oh, this is looking...
53 attack. That's still quite a sizable amount of garbage, but nothing Doremy's not too familiar with. We'll have to see what Jayden can do here. Setting up that STSD, I believe. Yeah, there it is.
Okay,
there's the first one.
That's another one to fix.
Yeah. Can Jayden get the second one? She does. Let's see if she can get a down stack going. Finds it here.
Yep. All right, 56,000 points from Jayden. She controls the momentum when phase 3 is hit.
Yeah,
It's
max
getting
zone
really
charge.
close.
I think she's gonna do some up stacking before starting that zone. Ooh, that
No.
T-spin missed. Really? Oh. Oh no, that's not a way to end it.
Oh. And so, unfortunately, despite the track record, Doremy going to take a 7-0 over Jayden for our second sweep of top 16 for Square One.
I think Jayden, as soon as seeing that she messed up that T-spin, just didn't think it was possible for her to come back.
Yeah, we know that the matchups can be incredibly difficult to come back, especially a misdrop in zone is one of the most detrimental things with
misdrop
how
in
influential
zone
zone
around
is.
the cusp of phase 3. That is just terrible. Oof.
Yeah, again, it happens sometimes. It's tragic. It had to happen in Square One top 16. It feels bad.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate that the seeding just ended up to be another rematch, because I think had it not been for a rematch, we would have seen those two faces